everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Today we're talking about Sinder. Sinder is a hellhound wolf VTuber, a female English-speaking VTuber who was pretty big before the whole drama happened. For those who don't know or were stuck underneath a rock or behind a rock or behind a wall or something like that, there was a big kerfuffle, as I like to call it, a big issue that happened between her and a bunch of other creators of her being manipulative, etc. Those were the claims. What really it showed is that her boyfriend, her still her boyfriend, Redacted, is the one who was orchestrating the majority of it. She was just really bad at handling her stuff, and also did see people's competitors, etc. She admitted that herself, but that's not the point we're talking about today. The reason why we're talking about that today, of course, this is the document here, is she did apologize to the pyropups for everything that she did, for making it so that it was hard to support her, making it so that it was hard to do anything. And she also mentioned that she wanted to, move forward, go ahead and do new things with, basically better work-life balance, not treating friends as competition, treating them as friends, not letting it go, these types of things go into the creator space, that type of thing. So we have an opportunity now to see whether it's going to be true or not. The reason why I say this is she has put out on her Discord first. It was around 5:06 p.m. of when they were supposed to put out. Streaming tomorrow, which was basically, it was going to be 5:06 p.m. her time on, which I think she's on Eastern Standard Time. So it would be 2:06 p.m. on Pacific Standard Time. It would be Wednesday, October 15th at 4 p.m. Hope to see you there. For those wondering, I won't be talking about anything that happened in the past. I'd like to move on for mine and everyone else's sake and try to just have a normal stream. Of course, unfortunately, there will be people talking about her. There will be people talking about that. More than likely, certain names are going to be banned in there. As in, you cannot type it out if you have certain names. Certain things like the Google Doc, etc. will probably be banned for a bit. That is normal, especially when people want to move forward. I want to clarify something else too. Red will continue helping and supporting me as a mod, but he is no longer acting as my manager nor communicating for me. So at the very least, she did that. She learned her mistake the hard way. It was a stupid mistake to make, but she learned it the hard way. She was way too hands-off, as I said before, way too hands-off with her career, way too hands-off with the business side. That's not how you should be. I have a new management team that will be advising me going forward. Good. A professional management team is what she needs. She is not a small VTuber. She hasn't been a small VTuber for years. So she should have had a professional management team, not her boyfriend, not her father, mother, brother, etc. An actual professional manager to do this. I'd also like to repeat here that I do not condone the harassment of anyone, and I had never have. Please leave people alone, including her at this point. The mods have been directed to take action against those who do so against my wishes. Thank you. Which means you will be kicked out of her community, which is good. Now, I thought that was going to be it, but she also has it out on the actual, on her actual Twitter, that she will be streaming 4 p.m. EST. Like I said, it's Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you there. Twitch.tv/Sinder, 171K. And of course, people are memeing on it already. And of course, people will be, like I said, some people are welcoming her back, hoping that things go well, hoping that she doesn't receive any harassment. No matter what happened, she does deserve to have some happiness, as everyone else who is involved in that has had their happiness as well. Malfina VT, one of the VTubers from Socks Vtuber Agency, who will be debuting in November, one of, I believe, 3 at the moment, had a bit of an issue. They are an English-speaking female VTuber from what it looks like, and they will be, of course, as I said, debuting soon for Socks Vtuber Agency. The issue that they had is that, unfortunately, Malfina VT had been suspended on Twitch for fraud before we even debuted. You might notice her channel is now missing. We are working with appealing and figuring out what happened. Twitch is committed to keeping your community safe, blah, 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 blah. Actively engaging in fraudulent activity. Before they even showed up, just, I'm guessing, a mass report or something else like that. Crazy how a new account that has no monetization options committed financial fraud. Something of a criminal myself. Yeah, offline hype trains without having streamed yet. See, sets off the fraud, censors hard. Same thing happened with Mythos and their talents. Haven't had one though. That's why I'm confused. So yeah, usually it's offline hype trains, but she's not even monetized. She hasn't even streamed, so she cannot hit monetization. Fraud? What? I'm so upset right now, honestly. Unless, you know, agencies can give monetization before that, I'm not sure. It says, fantastic news, Malfina VT Twitch channel is now back. So between when this happened and when they got it back was about 1 day. Continuing on, I'm sat here trying not to cry. Thank you, everyone. And of course, yay, good. I was about to message seeing if I could do anything on Twitch ambassador side. Malfina is free. So yeah, it is great. I also mentioned, you know, when I found out about it about 4 hours before I did this part, that I'm glad that they were able to get it back. Rebby Rompin, again, a lot of people are saying that they're very happy that she got it back. I'm absolutely very happy that she got it back because, I mean, if you actually do fraud, then yes, it's understandable. Or if you have the offline hype trains, that does happen a lot of times. But there's no monetization on the channel to begin with. So what is going on? It had to have been a mass report. And with that being said, of course, I wish them the best moving forward, and I look forward to their debut. Mikeneko is a Neko female VTuber, of course, a female Japanese-speaking VTuber. She does speak English a little bit, but it's primarily Japanese. She used to be a part of, it's not a very well-kept secret that she used to be a part of a certain Blue Dorito company and a part of a certain company that stole some assets, some money from all the money from a charity. Those two companies were ones that she was a part of. And what we're going to be talking about today, though, is that, of course, Mikeneko has made an announcement. This is, of course, her Twitter. She made an announcement recently and so on. One of the announcements that she made is regarding Vaz, V-A-Z. It's a marketing company that expands the possibilities, basically getting you more sponsorships, kind of like how Mythic is, but in a much larger form. By the way of their news here, we have company affiliation with Mikeneko. A notice about it. It says, thank you for your special patronage and our talents and our contents operated by our company. This time, the creator of our company, Mikeneko, I would like to inform you that basically they're informing everybody that Mikeneko is no longer, as of the 9th of October, is no longer a part of the agency. As a result of careful consultation and mental and physical health issues, result of careful consultation, both sides will be able to leave smoothly on the basis of an agreement. So they were able to make an agreement. Now, I'm going to translate the translation. They, because of her mental state, because of the fact that it's still being hard for her to recover mentally, emotionally, etc., they both felt it was better for her to take a break from the big agency stuff. Maybe she'll be able to join back again. We don't know. But for now, they are going their separate ways. From now on, Mikeneko, I support you from the bottom of our hearts, watching you warmly with the health recovery as soon as possible with the next few steps. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to all the fans, related parties for the continued support. Of course, in this case, it's not the company's fault, not necessarily Mikeneko's fault. When you are dealing with mental health issues, it is something that will plague you for a very long time. It is not something that just pops out and disappears all of a sudden. It does continue for a while, and this is probably going to continue for a while for her. So, of course, all I say is give her support if you want to, ignore her if you want to. You make your decision on what you want to do. But for me, I'm going to continue to give her support because I know the struggle of mental health. Ironmouse is, of course, your demon queen Satan. She is an English-speaking VTuber who was once a part of VShojo. Now she's independent. She does a lot of charity work for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, the one that helped her out a ton with getting her to where she is now, health-wise, according to herself. And she has been really putting out every single day the guests that are going to be happening at Club Ironmouse. We already have the main guests, and these are the pre-show guests. As you can see here, in a bit of a bigger one, you have the Beasties group. You also have the people who were going to be Beasties in VShojo before they got screwed over. Then, of course, you have VShojo, like a lot of previous VShojo, including Nova, and, of course, Nyanners. You have Hime, you have Phoebe and Maid Mint, which Phoebe and Maid Mint were going to be part of an idol generation. And finally, recently we had Victoria Roman, who is also going to be part of that idol generation with Phoebe and Maid Mint. And then, of course, you have, like I mentioned, the Nova Girls, Usan, Shiabun, Fruit, who was also a member of VShojo, Kuro was also mentioned member of VShojo, and most recently, Lord Aethelstan, as well as Numi, Doobie, Isa, and or Isa and Victoria Roman, as I mentioned before. All that's going to be happening on October 16th in San Diego at the Park Nightclub. It is already sold out. You're probably the only way you're going to be able to see it is I believe they're going to have streaming tickets that you can buy in order to see it as well. Big congratulations to her and for everyone who was invited. Runie Ruse is a member of FaZe Connect, your resident evil woman. She's an English-speaking female VTuber with FaZe Connect. And the reason why she's in the news today is for a good reason. She has had her birthday. Her birthday was on October 12th, and it went through by that time. So it's a little bit later. October 13th, actually. Let me correct myself. October 13th was when the birthday was going to happen. It was announced on October 12th. And this is her whole thing. Let's take a look.
Welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much for the birthday messages so far. Thank you. I've missed so many. Oh my gosh. And it was really, really yummy. And she
got herself a nice birthday cake.
She actually did the bouquet arrangement as well. So she bought the flowers and arranged the bouquet for me and everything. Apparently she's been like slaving on it all day. It's the sweetest thing. I love her
Cute.
so much. Oh, I can see it. Yeah. Cute is that?
Who was the one who did it?
She also got me flowers.
So let's see who did it.
Mom's cake. Well, I got impatient and I already looked at it.
Well,
the bundle.
I think it was like a mom or something like that that did the cake, I think.
As an extra. So.
Very cute.
Are you excited? Okay, so here is where I'm going. I have to disappoint you guys because I don't know a lot of movies references. Now I know this. Hold on. It got big again. Okay, hold on. So I know that this is a reference to Batman.
Yeah. I'm not good at movie references either, so I can understand that. So she's looking through more stuff here.
But I also thought that this will look nice with your
It's her merch, messenger bag, tie, wallet, and of course down here we have handkerchief, and it looks like maybe a desk mat or of some sort. So yeah, there's a lot of wonderful things there. So yeah, it's a play mat as well. So of course they're gonna have that there for her, and she's also seeing many more people do many more things, many more different pieces of art from the fan base, and going on to show her own fan art, her own art, bigger art for projects that she's done as well. She also, started looking at certain
this is so
meme
good.
things.
Shut up. This is so down though. Always honestly peak design.
Runie's Arc Knights as well. Lots of wonderful designs here. Of course, because she is very beloved in her community, very beloved by many people. And let's take a look at one very important thing, because I am going a little bit longer than I expected. One very important thing that I did want to mention is this.
Aw, you look so bored. Why don't you come over here and have a little fun? Don't worry.
We'll keep it casual.
So yeah, there you go. She is going to be having a new project coming up, which is a debut album. It is going to be her original music, all done for her. It's going to be, of course, starring her in December. Casual Blasphemy. That is the new thing that she's going to have there. And of course, I wanted to put this out there because, well, it's a part of the whole birthday celebration, and it's wonderful to have anybody have wins like this. Mori Calliope Mori, whichever way you want to call her. She has been doing a lot of work recently. She's been doing a lot of things in Hololive and University of Music Japan, etc. One of those things is, of course, as mentioned before, the anime cover. It has recently been put out on October 12th. The full cover of it. I'm only going to be playing little bits and pieces of it because, of course, copyright. Take a look. So there, that is what I can show you. That is, of course, Calli there. She says, that's right, the song was arranged and produced by Pseudo-san, and he wrote the Japanese lyrics. Well, I wrote the English lyrics. Had to ask one of my favorite producers to be part of the Dream Project. Thank you so much, Shiro-san. What she means by Dream Project, one of the dreams that she had when she started in Hololive was to be able to like write lyrics for an anime opening, write an anime song, or like and also, you know, because she's done, I think, other kind of songs for popular media, but in this case, writing and being a part of an anime song was one of her big dreams, and she was able to accomplish that. Just want to let you guys know, in a bit of a short one, an update on the story, which I've covered a couple bits, little bits and pieces of it before, but I want to give you the update now about what she feels in this whole situation. Some interesting news coming from Hololive. In the case of Hololive, it's Holo AN, which is a generation, a group separate, a branch separate from everything else. Hololive announcers. So they have announced one of these new things, which is a new announcer coming out on 10/15 at 12 o'clock p.m. Japanese Standard Time, JST. And here we go. This is what it says. It says, notice of reopening of lunch break. Lunch break was something I believe that Nodoka did. Thank you for waiting. Daytime Holo will resume tomorrow, October 15th, Wednesday at 12. Holo AN will restart with a new system. More details will be available tomorrow's broadcast. Now, whether this is a brand new announcer, kind of, you know, announcer talent, kind of like what happened with Nodoka and A-chan, who became a talent under Hololive because they were, you know, VTubers. They got their VTuber avatar, and they were under their own branch / generation. And they will either do that, or they will have guest hosts, which is another option that they can do without having to, you know, make a whole new thing for everybody. With it, having to make a whole new VTuber. Sorry for flubbing my words right there. But without having to make a new VTuber, a new model, a new everything for someone else, they could just have their JP talents be guest hosts for this. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of every size, shape, form, type, everything in between. The reason why I do this is because I want it to be a positive space for VTubing, something positive to come out of me promoting others other than myself. So today we're talking about Silvenah. Silvenah, I hope I said it correct. I probably didn't. We have their Twitch channel here. Basically, brain dead, and let's take a look at their things here.
And if you're in prison and you're my prison bitches, you can never, ever, 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 ever leave. It's a life sentence unless you want to be executed.
Well, that's like, I guess it's an option in the worst case scenario. So there we go. We have the lore video and their 1.0 debut trailer. So they are going to be debuting a new form from what it looks like. The one that they were using before seems to be, just based on what I'm seeing here, seems to have been kind of a placeholder thing, and they do want to have their new form out there. So thank you so much for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, Silvenah. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.